All right, 1 2 1 2. Welcome back to my face movie fans. I hope you guys and girls are having a great day out there. I really just wanted to pull up on you for a few minutes with it and talk about Venom 3, The Last Dance. Now, what did I think about the third and final film in a standalone Venom franchise that never bothered to bring Spider Man truly into it? I actually thought it wasn't too bad. I actually enjoyed it. It was very entertaining, more so than the previous two films. In my opinion, this is easily the best in the franchise. And if we start from here and move forward, it could get better. I know that sounds crazy, but just kind of hear me out. I think we have to give a lot of credit where credit is due, and that's going to be the director, Kelly Marcel, and Tom Hardy, your lead actor. They're both credited as the writers for this film, and there's something different going on with this one. It's a little, just a cut above the usual Sony superhero schlock that we've gotten over the last few years, like Morbius and. Well, that's enough. I don't need to use another example. You get what I'm saying. Oh, Madam Web. There you go. Yeah, this just feels like some of the high quality production value from, say, the Spider-Man franchise kind of somehow leaked onto this project. And it's really solid. It's actually really good. It's kind of hard to give this movie its roses, but yeah, this is the best in the trilogy. And it just actually feels like a well-made Sony film. Sony's playing catch up, but it feels like they're finally out of that whole 90s era of superhero films, at least with this project anyway. I'm sure Craven will take it right back to that again because who knows. But yeah, I thought this one is easily the best of the trilogy, and I wouldn't mind seeing more of this formula going forward. The values here, production values, were definitely a little tighter, it's a little more love in it. And it translated to what was depicted on screen. So let's just get right into this. So this story involves Eddie and Venom. Yeah, so they're on the run from what happens at the end of Let There Be Carnage. They're hiding out in Mexico, and at some point Venom is made aware that his creator, Noel the Conqueror, who, mild spoilers, we do get to see immediately. The film opens up to Noel, and that definitely brings you in as the viewer. It's very gripping, and it teases something that we ultimately don't get, but it does tease that this guy's going to be in the movie more than you think. I thought that shot would definitely be post-credit scene of some sort, but we get it right when the movie opens, and I thought, okay, you got my attention, Venom 3. Save the Last Dance. I want to keep calling that. It's funny to me. I got to say it at least once, so that's it. We'll try not to reference that again. So as far as circling back around to the story, we're dealing with Noel the Conqueror, who's trying to escape from his prison. Now, Noel's been imprisoned by all the symbiotes because he's just that much of a D-bag, I guess. So Venom at some point is made aware that this guy's trying to escape his prison. And of course, the key is Venom himself. So they're basically fugitives, not only from, the army, but also from this threat from space. And it works, it's entertaining. There's a few really cool action sequences there. I didn't think there was going to be a ton of that for some reason. I don't know why. It just seemed like it was going to be a more dramatic film. And, to an extent it is. But what's presented here I thought was really heartwarming, and I didn't mind it at all. Definitely felt like more of an extension of the original film to me, where they spent a lot of time together like that. I don't know, Venom 2 didn't really seem to have that dynamic as much, in my opinion. I may have to go back and watch it again, but I just felt like the first one felt more like a buddy comedy, and this one kind of swerves back into that lane. And I dug it. I thought it was entertaining. So I thought the story was good. The action scenes I thought were really entertaining. There's good fights here. Now that, I guess, is going to lead me to my big complaint or gripe, and it's a personal one, is that the big bad creature that they constantly have to interact with, butt heads with, narrowly escape from, it's just some kind of nameless drone worker bee type of thing. It's nameless. There's multiples of them. It's not a unique Marvel character that I can sink my teeth into and say, oh, it's that guy chasing them. How badass is that? Imagine if it was a take on Agent Venom, like a symbiote that had guns, U.S. military. What if Chiwetel's character Chiwetel's character was that guy. And now he's chasing Eddie, but he's got the power of a symbiote. U.S. government, baby. Could have been cool, but you know, whatever. This is what we got. Not mad at what we got. Well, if I'm being honest, I'm a little mad at what we got because it's not what was teased at the end of Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. You show Spider-Man, and that was such a cool scene with Venom like licking the TV. That guy. It's like, but it doesn't go anywhere, unfortunately. So, final complaint on this film, and I believe that what we're teased at the end of this film is not going to go anywhere because why would it? It's Sony setting up things that Marvel's not going to agree to. So, looks cool. What could have been, you know? But yeah, I would love to see Null come to Earth and just wreck shop, but that's not happening in the Sony universe because there's nobody really to beat up. So it's got to be a Marvel thing, and obviously Kevin Feige and them boys are probably not even ready to deal with Null at this point. They're trying to work on Doctor Doom and Secret Wars, so we'll see where this ultimately doesn't go, but fingers crossed always for this stuff. Let's talk about the cast here. So we've got Tom Hardy coming back as Eddie Brock, and we've got a couple of other notable actors that I've seen in other projects. The lead scientist, Jana Temple, maybe. I'll have to correct myself with words on the screen if I got that wrong. If I got that right, then A. Then the army guy, the angry army guy that hates aliens. That is Chiwetel Ejiofor. I'm not sure if I'm saying that one right either. That one's a tough one to pronounce, but I'll put it on the screen also here. I thought they played their roles extremely well. They're very somewhat cookie cutter. You have the scientist, the sympathetic scientist, and then the angry army guy that hates aliens, you know, and it's fine. But they did a great job. And then Chiwetel in particular, I thought, you know, elevates the performance. But I think that's just his style. He attacks every role with such gravitas. I think this guy could be flipping burgers in a movie, and it would be like the most intense burger flipper you've ever seen on film. I don't think there was a bad performance. I thought everyone was cool. It definitely had that Sony movie vibe when we're being introduced to characters in the film, and you're like, I bet that person's going to get a symbiote suit later. It's just kind of a guessing game, and that was kind of fun to play a little bit. And I was mostly right. There were some characters that just randomly got symbiotes, and I was like, I don't even know who the hell that is, but whatever. Anyway, so let's just get right into my score for this film. I'm giving this movie a 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was really, really good, if not almost great. It's right there. It's just little things that kind of hold it back. For one, it's a Venom film without any Spider-Man. That definitely got old this time around, especially after you teased it in the second film. And then there was just no other Marvel cool thing to replace the lack of not fulfilling that promise. So we got this kind of generic Terminator eviscerating monster. You know, it's fine. I wish it could have been more though. But yeah, I still think it's 7.5 out of 10. I definitely recommend going to see this in the big screen. It's a fun movie. It's a really fun, goofy ride. There's a lot of silly stuff that I didn't talk about because surprisingly, this movie's really funny and they're real laughs, not like fake, you know, Howie Mandel, you know, courtesy laughs. You get what I'm trying to say. It's actually stuff that catches you off guard with how funny it is, and there's some real violent moments in the action scenes that I was also caught off guard by, and yeah, enjoy that stuff. So go see this movie. Come back and let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Let me know how wrong I was about my take on it, and it truly is the worst film. You know, definitely recommend all opinions here because at the end of the day, this is just my opinion, just some old guy talking about what he saw in the theater the other day or in his living room last night. So I think we can wrap that up. All right, we made it. So if you made it this far into the video, I can't thank you guys and girls enough for hanging out with this old man one more time, talking movies here. At the time of this recording, I've made it to 53 subscribers. So thank you guys and girls from the bottom of my heart. It means the world that you're taking time out from your busy day to watch my videos and even click that subscribe. I know that's work. I don't do it. I watch a lot of videos. I don't always subscribe. So I get it, you know, but I appreciate you just coming to watch. So definitely not required, but if you were entertained at all, please consider giving a like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow, pushes the video out to more people so they can see my face, hear my voice, and then become part of this family we've got going, because we're all cool here. And I just love having people to talk movies with. So definitely comment below. I do respond. Text me a day or two sometimes, but I will not forget you. I will get to you. And I think that's it. Yeah, we did it, guys. We made it through another one. So in the meantime, in between time, you guys and girls stay safe. I'm going to walk over and hit you with one of these in your face. Bop. Eddie.